Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise and get straight to the core insights. Today, we're doing a deep dive into Carol Dweck's really groundbreaking work, Mindset, the new psychology of success. Ever wondered why some people just seem to thrive under pressure? Hit those ambitious goals, while others facing, well, pretty similar challenges kind of fall apart. This is your shortcut to understanding that. Okay, so let's unpack this. At its heart, Dweck's work points to two basic ways we approach our own abilities. Our intelligence. We hear fixed and growth mindset thrown around a lot. But what's the real difference here? What's the nuance? And maybe more importantly, what's the hidden trap in that fixed mindset?
That's a great place to start. And it's fascinating just how much these two views shape, well, everything. So the fixed mindset, this is the belief that your basic qualities, like your intelligence or your talent, or just fixed traits, you've got a certain amount, and that's kind of it. People with this view often shy away from challenges. Why? Because effort seems pointless if ability is fixed, and failure. Failure feels like it reveals your limits, so they might give up more easily, feel threatened if others succeed, and they're constantly looking for validation, like, tell me I'm smart. And the track you mentioned, by trying so hard to look smart or talented, you actually end up hindering your own learning and growth. It's quite ironic.
Right, protecting the image actually stops the progress.
Exactly. Now, contrast that with the growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities, your intelligence, they can be developed through dedication, hard work, good strategies, learning from others. So someone with this mindset, they tend to embrace challenges. They see them as opportunities to grow. They persist when things get tough, viewing effort not as a sign of weakness, but as the actual path to getting better, to mastery. Criticism isn't devastating. It's useful information. And other people's success, that's inspiring, something to learn from. It's all about potential.
That's a really stark difference. It makes you wonder, okay, how does this apply to your life?
Yeah.
Especially when you're pushing towards something big. Think about something really demanding, like preparing for national civil service exams. Like the UPSC in India. That takes years, incredible resilience.
Absolutely. And that's where a growth mindset becomes, well, almost essential. For personal development in those long-haul challenges, it's critical. Take that UPSC example. Intense, right? Years of study, high stakes. A growth mindset helps you deal with the inevitable setbacks. A failed attempt, a poor score on a practice test. It's not a final verdict saying you're not good enough. No, it's feedback. It's data. You think, okay, what did I learn? What can I adjust for next time? It keeps you focused on improving over the long term, not just on immediate results.
So it reframes failure entirely.
Precisely. And it goes beyond just studying. Think about leadership, ethics. Leaders with a growth mindset, they tend to foster resilience, integrity, even humility, admitting they don't have all the answers. Imagine a team project hits a snag. A fixed mindset leader might look for who to blame. A growth mindset leader, they're more likely to ask, okay, what can we learn from this? How can we adapt? They create environments where it's okay to try things, even make mistakes, because that's part of innovation. It's about empowering the whole team to grow.
That's powerful. It really changes how you look at success, failure, even relationships and teamwork. So thinking about you, the listener, continuing on your own path of learning and growth, what are the key takeaways here? How do you actually cultivate this?
Right, the practical side. I think the core message from Dweck is success isn't just about innate talent, it's built through passion, perseverance, hard work, and failures. They aren't signs you're inadequate. They're essential. They're stepping stones. You need them to learn. Your mindset, it colors everything. Your resilience, how you connect with people, how you lead. A positive, growth-oriented mindset can really lift others up too. And here's the really hopeful part. Dweck is clear that this isn't fixed either. You can shift your mindset. It starts with noticing those fixed mindset thoughts to, I can't do this, or if I fail, I'm a failure, and then consciously choosing a growth mindset response. Focusing on effort, learning, strategies, treating challenges like puzzles to solve, not tests of your worth. For anyone aiming to lead or just navigate complex challenges, getting good at this. It's key for handling pressure, for taking feedback well, and for helping others around you learn and develop too.
It really comes back to that fundamental perspective. As Carol Dweck famously put it, the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life. So the question for you is, what view will you adopt? Especially knowing, as she also said, that becoming is better than being. Something to think about.